24/7, greens. Yeah. Wake up, wake up. You keep missing out, should've stayed up. He got blacklisted, should've paid up. Pound coins in the piggy bank, gotta save up. Slept on the floor, never gave up. Now my ex-girl wanna kiss and make up. Man hate on the slide, got bait up. Word to Birmingham, I had to go straight up. Now they're like, wait up, hold on. SK level, that's so gone. They wanna know how everything's sold out. Which website do your shoes get sold?
Good morning. It's cold, rainy, fall Monday, but let's make the most of this week. I got a few exciting updates to share, and yeah, let's have fun.
So gone, with a style like this I can't go wrong. Put my clothes on, put my gold on. Thought that I was a victim, you were so wrong. Get sprayed up, you tryna roll on, shows on. Look at the girls in the line. Man, I got milfs in love with the words that I rhyme. Even though I swear and I curse all the time. Saw me on the front cover of the magazine and she said that it's perfectly fine. Now she got the... But the bitches want me though. D&G breeze fit a nigga like a speedo. Skinny nudie jeans though, roof before they be low. He flow 100 degrees, the juice zero. Rockstar rack, he raps guitar hero. Leopard Louboutins like speedos on Steve-O. Charge it to the game, couldn't force me on TiVo. Beyonce to Kanye, I got a big ego. On to that next shit, you looking at the bestest. Married to the game, treat you niggas like my stepkids. Pull up in the Porsche, niggas get nauseous. Didn't write the rules, but my status like the author. Just crashed the range, so I put the bent out. Probably getting brains, chilling in the penthouse. Flagging on your mag and then I'm about to lay my pimp down. Pushing Louboutin, red bottom, coming men's now. On to the next one, skinny jeans fit in. Pull up to these shows and these hoes know to get in. Say they like my fitted clothes down to my split ends. Little do she know I got a big ego. Automatic weapon, need to order of protection. Killing, feeling on these records. So my charges is less than assault with deadly weapons. Got these rappers feeling threatened. A hip hop veteran, I'm a hip hop felon.
Hey, good evening. I haven't actually done a speaking section in about a week. Just felt like I needed to take a break last week. That felt good. Now I'm more ready to create this kind of talking content again. I feel like I had a good break. Almost like a vacation in a way. Also because I'm still not the most comfortable talking to a camera yet. Talking to you, but we'll get there. So yeah, how's it been? I'll start with the startup quickly. We actually made a lot of big progress over the last few weeks, which is also why I haven't been as focused on the content creation side, but really trying to make sure we develop good products that are actually solving real problems. And we made a lot of progress with actually some of our pilot customers. So we're onboarding a bigger pilot project, and we also wrapped up our first design partnership, and we got amazing feedback from the team who we were working with. And Adrian just built a feature last week that essentially allows us to take the data that we already create and make it usable in our client's video editor. So that's super hyped because that means that we can actually get a first minimum monetizable product out, maybe even this year, which shifts our general time a lot. And by a lot, I mean that originally we were planning about fundraising end of this year or starting of next year, just because we needed a certain runway. We need to be able to sustain ourselves and also the business. But what it looks like is that if we can get money in start of next year, that means that actually we don't need this first injection of angel / pre-seed, and we might even potentially be able to skip this completely. That'd be a best case scenario. So that means that we essentially are able to focus away from this whole fundraising networking type dynamic I've been working on maybe more than I would have liked to over the past few weeks, and really just double down on product. So today I spent actually all day just working on our shot and scene classification. So the very pure product work of how do we define certain labels or categories within our video labeling software. So it feels nice to be back more on product and on creating value than, I guess, building up more and more hot air momentum with a network and with investors, which is still important, but right now it's less important, especially as an early stage startup, than just solving real problems and building actual momentum with users instead of with investors. So that's what this week will be all about. And yeah, maybe what else happened today? A friend of mine, Mark, was here. Today we did a small co-working day. He actually just started a blog. I'll link that somewhere. And we were just talking a lot about just how important storytelling is and how important just having your own creative spin is to content creation, and just talking about what is the best approach for you as a content creator and what is the most authentic. And we kind of came to this baseline that on one side, you need to be authentic, because the further away yourself gets from who you are as a content creator or the type of content you put out, the worse it gets, the longer you have to pull this off. So just really trying to be sustainable about this and create content that's authentic to you and who you are as a person, while also allowing some room to grow into it. So that's the one side, but then not making up this whole unauthentic story around it. So one example of that is, I believe as a founder, and I'm starting a new business, starting this series since around June, there's me and there's who I think I am. Like there's this projected me. And it's very easy to fall into that. So like, what are challenges that an early startup has, and just kind of assimilate into these challenges versus actually going into kind of reflecting on what are things that are actually bothering me? What are things that are actually maybe challenges I'm facing, which are more unique to who I am as a founder and as a person, and kind of just taking the time to reflect onto that. Because so instead of pushing on this high level, about trying to go a little bit deeper and being able to share with you guys the story behind each of these challenges, and maybe trying to find those nuggets which maybe make my story unique, and also allow you to not hear V10 of a story you've already heard nine times before. So that's my goal for the upcoming episodes, is really trying to spend some more time on self-reflection for these episodes and really figure out how I can share my own unique twist, share a bit more about the actual product we're building, especially because we have more time now to do that. At least I have more time now to focus on that, which I'm really excited about. And yeah, just take you guys closer along on this journey without sharing too much about my personal life, how my daily looks like. And yeah, let me know in the comments if there's anything else you specifically would like to hear about, learn about, know about. Really happy to share here and just to integrate your feedback into every video, because I do get feedback either on the comment section, people text me on Instagram, on LinkedIn, and every time I really appreciate it, because it allows me to just elevate the standard of content which I put out every week. So yeah, thank you guys for that. And yeah, so good day, 7 p.m. Gonna slowly wind down. Just gonna wrap up this last categorization thing. So we have the whole database of tags and labels we want to have for our shot and scenes classification. I'm gonna continue going through this, something to eat, and then probably call it an early evening, because tomorrow morning I'm gonna go for a run again and then have my first call at 7:30 a.m. with some guy who's in a different time zone. So that's his evening, my morning. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but it's gonna be a fun call, so could be worse. Anyway, so back to work, talk soon, and yeah, it's gonna be a great week. Let's get this.